Hello everybody, this is teacher Faluk. I hope everybody is safe and okay. Unfortunately, we cannot go to school yet, but we can study online. Every week, I'm going to take videos for you, and I'm going to ask you questions at the end of the lesson. And later, next week, I'm going to answer the questions, and so you can learn better. So when I teach, I want you to watch all the videos and I hope you understand everything I say. Let's get started. Okay, so we are going to study science. Our topic is rocks. Let's talk about it. How can we have rocks? So let's read together. Rocks are naturally occurring solid substances. You know the meaning of solid, right? Solid. Like pencil is a solid, glass is a solid, right? Phone is a solid, right? Solids. They are made up of minerals, okay? Minerals. They can be divided into three main groups based on the ways they are formed. We are going to talk all of them, don't worry. So, they are igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks. We can see it over here. Rocks can be three forms. One of them is igneous, the other one is sedimentary, and the third one is metamorphic. Okay? So first thing we are going to talk about the igneous rocks because scientists believe that igneous rocks are the number one rocks, the first rocks that happen in the world. Why is that? Let me tell you why. It is because igneous means fire in Greek. Greece is a country, Greek is a language, okay? In Greek language, igneous means fire. Why is it fire? Because igneous rocks forms from the center of the earth. What does it mean? The center of the earth is really hot, right? It has a lot of energy. So, you know the volcanoes, right? Okay, this is the volcano. This is the volcano, right? The volcanoes has magma down, close to the center of the earth. The magma is really hot, right? That's why it calls fire. Okay, igneous rocks are formed when magma cools and solidifies. Okay, what is solidify meaning? Solidify. Solidify mean basically solid. Okay, same solid. So magma is actually kind of form of liquid, right? So it is going outside of the earth, outside of the volcano or inside. When it is cools down, it becomes solid like rocks. Okay. The properties of igneous rocks depend on how fast the magma cools. So don't worry about that. I will talk about it. It means that the magma is going out of the volcano, right? And it is spreading outside. Or sometimes the magma stays inside and it can cool down over here. Okay? So magma cools slowly into intrusive igneous rocks. Okay, we are this one. I'm going to talk about this one. This and this, same. Okay? Next page, we are going to talk about the intrusive igneous rocks. Okay? That's the one stays inside. I have a picture later, don't worry. Magma is the molten rock found extremely deep in the earth. It can flow upward due to the great pressure beneath through cracks in the ground. As it rises, it cools slowly and solidifies into igneous rocks with large crystals. This type of rock is called intrusive igneous rocks. Okay? Like I told you, the magma is really down the earth and there's a great pressure under it. The pressure means like you squeeze something. Uh, I don't have a ball. Let's say my phone. My phone, you squeeze something really hard, squeeze, right? That's called pressure. So the magma has a lot of pressure beneath the volcano, under it, and then it goes, the pressure makes the magma to go up, okay? And when the magma goes up, it starts to cool down. If it is like 200 centigrade, it becomes really cooler, and at the end it becomes like 30 degrees, like that. Okay, so uh, they are formed from magma that cools and solidifies within the earth. They are very hard, so it becomes in the earth. We can see the rocks. They are not underground, right? So we cannot see them. They are actually in the earth. We can see them. I mean, on the surface of the earth. So they are very hard. One example for this kind of rocks is granite. What is a granite? Granite is an example of such as igneous rocks. This is a granite. You see the picture? In the kitchen. Do you have a kitchen like this? This is made of granite. Or this one, right? Same. This is made of granite. So granite actually rocks. We use them in daily life, right? Why do they make this kitchen table that from igneous rocks? Why do they do that? Because they are very hard and strong. That is the reason. So we use rocks in our daily lives. We can clearly see the large crystals on it. So we can see the crystals on it. Even over here, it looks like a crystal, right? Many mountains are made up of granite. Okay? Many mountains in the world made up of granite. This explains why these mountains still exist after thousands and even millions of years, right? Think about the mountains. They've been over there, they've been in the earth for millions of years, for thousands of years, because they are really strong and hard, because they are made of granite. Okay? The next one is we are going to talk about the extrusive igneous rocks. Okay, let's let's read first and then I'll explain the picture later. Okay, when magma flows onto the ground, it is called lava. Yes, do you know lava? Lava is the one going out. Okay, the lava is the one going out of the volcano, out of the volcano. But if it is inside the volcano, it is called magma. Okay, if it is inside, it is called magma. When it is going out, it becomes, okay, first one is magma. When it is going out, it becomes lava. Okay, lava loses heat to the atmosphere. What is the atmosphere? Atmosphere is the air around us, okay? Air in the earth. Atmosphere, and solidifies very quickly. Remember solidify meaning? It means it becomes a solid. Solidifies very quickly. forming igneous rocks with small crystals. These igneous rocks are known as extrusive igneous rocks. Do you remember intrusive igneous rocks? Intrusive igneous rocks had bigger crystals, but this one has small crystals. Okay, we can see holes on the rocks where little pockets of air had been. We will see about that. These rocks are not as hard as granite, so it means these are softer. So the granite, intrusive igneous rocks, are stronger, harder, but extrusive igneous rocks are softer. They are not hard enough. So let's look at the photo. Let's look at the picture. Types of igneous rocks. Okay, what did we say? First we said there's magma inside. Magma, the pressure from the center of the earth is pushing the magma up. If the magma cannot go outside, some parts of magma stay inside. If stay inside, it cools down inside for thousands of years. So many years it takes to cool down. Why is that? Because it is in the volcano, inside the volcano. Let's say if this is a volcano, okay, inside the volcano, right? Over here, if magma is around here, because this place is still hot, that's why it takes thousands of years to cool down. And the texture means how it looks like is small to medium grains, like granite. Okay, how about extrusive igneous rocks? Extrusive igneous rocks, they are the ones that going out. Okay, these ones, and those are called lavas, right? So lava cools down seconds to months. So it can take only seconds to months, sometimes even for a month, because of the weather. If the weather is so hot, it can take for months to cool down. Anyway, after it cools down, it becomes some kind of extrusive igneous rocks, which is the texture, how it looks like. It looks like invisible or microscopic grains, which means you can look only with microscope. They are too small. Okay. Okay. And another one is plutonic, and these are cooling time. Cooling time is millions of years, and the texture is large grains. They are really large and big, like this. Okay, like this one. Okay, this is a picture of lava. You see that? It's really hot, right? So when it's going out, it can cool down outside. The next page is going to be, we are going to talk about the extrusive igneous rocks. The examples of one of them is obsidian. Obsidian is an example of extrusive igneous rock that cools so fast that it has no crystals and looks like shiny black glass, like this one, guys. This is called obsidian. Look at the obsidian. It looks really beautiful, right? I don't know if you ever seen an obsidian before, but if you didn't, I hope you see it in the future. Obsidian looks like really beautiful and looks like a glass, right? Shiny black glass, and it doesn't have any crystals because it cools down so fast. When the lava is going out, it cools down really fast. Another one is basalt. Basalt is another example of this type of rock, which is extrusive igneous rock. This is a basalt. Okay, basalt. Basalt can be used on the ground. Okay, so we can see basalt on the ground like this. It can be formed like this. So basalt also has little bit crystals on it. Do you see the white things on the top of the basalt? Those are called crystals. But still, it doesn't have a lot of crystals because it cools down so fast. And the next one is pumice. Pumice is actually really cool. I like the look of it. Okay, pumice is a porous, extrusive igneous rock. It has pores and channels that can trap water and air. Do you remember that? I talk about that. Extrusive igneous rocks can have water or air trapped inside. This makes pumice so light that it can float on water. It means when you put on the inside the water, it can float. It can stay on top. It doesn't sink. Okay, it can float. Okay, this is an example of pumice. Pumice can be used in daily life. They can clean the skin. They can use it to clean especially your feet. Okay, let's look at the next one. So we finished the class, but before we finish, I'm going to give you some questions, which is going to be your homework. Yay! Do you like homeworks? I don't think you like homeworks, but it's okay, you can do it. It is pretty easy. For the homework, I want you to write these questions in your notebook. So you are going to write number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Write the questions and leave a space for the answers so that you can answer. What are the questions? Number 1 is what are the types of rocks? Do you remember how many types of rocks we had? We had like 5 or 4 or 3, I'm not sure. You can check. Number 2, give an example of intrusive igneous rocks. So you are going to write one example only for intrusive igneous rocks. What is intrusive igneous rocks? The intrusive igneous rocks is the one the magma stays inside the volcano, right? Number 3, give 3 examples of extrusive igneous rocks. Extrusive igneous rocks is the one the magma is going out and becomes lava. And lava cools down, it becomes extrusive igneous rocks. And number 4, why do you think rocks are important to us? So you are going to give this answer also. These questions are really easy. If you cannot do it, please watch the video again and you can answer. Next week, I am going to give the answers to you. Don't worry about that. I hope to see you soon. I hope you enjoy the class and understand everything I said. Okay, see you soon, guys. Bye bye.